Well, it's been 1 hour since my last update. This is Lamar, Missouri. I'm about 120 miles, well, more like 100 miles south of Interstate 80. And fueled up, walked the dog, took a leak. The usual stuff you do in the middle of nowhere, which is what this place appears to be. So we're going to get back on the road here and be updating you in another hour. Actually, it's been a little over an hour, but that was the break time. 10 minutes took to fuel the car and use the bathroom. It's 6:27. We're still on US 71, or we're heading there right now. And I'm cruising about 75, 78, somewhere in there. It's 70-mile-an-hour road. Always go a little faster. This
approaching left turn.
Pretty much the middle of nowhere. They must bury everybody around here for 500 miles because there's a cemetery just up and across the street here. I don't know if you can see it in the frame or not. You might be able to, but when I was coming in I could see the size of the place, and it's huge. Either that or they die off quick around here. Anyway, well, we got a putz in front of us. Nobody behind us that I can see. Spank them right now. Good to have a V8. So anyway, yeah, we're about 69 miles, it says, from the I-80 turn, according to my GPS. About 100 miles south of Kansas City. 110, 100 miles, somewhere in there. Oh, here we go. We got a mile marker coming up. 119 miles. We got some hillbilly chick talking on the phone, not realizing what she's doing. To get boxed in. Scenery's been pretty much the same. The road's been about the same. The roads in Missouri are interesting. They must have redone this recently because there's grooves. I don't know if you can see them. Very, very small grooves that follow the direction of the road. I would imagine it's for rain, so you don't hydroplane as much, but it has an interesting side effect of keeping your car straight on the road. This truck that I'm driving pulls a little bit to the left from time to time, but I've noticed on these roads it doesn't seem to have that effect. Alright, so we're now, oh, here's some old road. We're doing about 76, 77 mile an hour. Get over in a slow lane so I don't direct any attention to some lowly state trooper who's been sitting out here for the last 5 years with nobody to bust. Yeah, this is pretty much it. It's been like this for the last hour, and I imagine the scenery's not going to change much until I get outside of Kansas City into South Dakota. Then it becomes the brown nothing land. Reminds me of the Mad Max movies. Dirt everywhere. First time I made that trip, I drove it myself from St. Paul to Salt Lake City years ago. Driving a buddy out there who played sick, which is why he didn't drive, but he had a Ford Fiesta, this little piece of crap two-banger, packed to the gills with his shit, which was really funny. And the roads out there were one long, like a 5% grade down for like 3 miles, and then a 5% grade up to 3 miles. And his car was so weak that he'd have to do like 80 at the bottom of the grade to make it up to the top. By the time we got to the top, the car was doing like 30, 35 miles an hour. I don't think I'm going to have that problem with my truck. Even though it's packed up pretty good, it's got a lot of power to it, so I'm not too concerned. But it's been driving good, gas is good. I just topped it off, it says 261 miles to empty. And that probably won't change for a good 10 miles, and I'll start seeing it tick down again. Trip meter says I've done 82.6 miles at this point. Other than that, I'll shut up now and turn this thing off, and I'll update you again in an hour. It's 6:31 now, so I'll next update at 7:31. Later.